Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 13 of the DGSRacing.com IndyCar series. Tonight, Chicagoland Speedway, and Andrew is joining us. I didn't think you'd join, but here you are.
Yeah, I was trying to get some paint schemes made from my paint maker. Trying to torture him with a few Dale Jr. schemes that I wanted.
Gotcha.
So,
You heard any interesting tidbits from the drivers about tonight's race?
I mean, I could be an absolute asshole and just pull somebody in while they're qualifying.
Oh, yeah. Hayden seems like a good candidate for that.
It's us up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
How's the car driving?
Well, so far it's pretty stuck to the racetrack, not quite up to full speed yet, only going 217 miles an hour.
What's the rookie numbers?
I know, I really got to get up to those 237 numbers.
Understandable.
Pretty stuck to the racetrack by yourself, but getting tucked up underneath someone, I'm sure it's just gonna go straight into the wall like Dale Seniors did. So.
Wow.
Uh,
I'm wrecking you next time we're in a race together. But, in honor, earlier this week, I wasn't able to make the joke on Wednesday night. Rest in peace, Ayrton Senna. This is the corner where he died.
Time out right
now. You pulled me into the booth this early. You were gonna get some kind of smart-ass remarks, so.
Watch it. We don't fucking cuss up here. Good luck.
Kill me.
We're gonna have a talk. And he's out of here.
Hayden,
Second.
about to roll into his final lap right here. Lap number 3 complete. And he caught the grass. Lap 3 goes to 3rd.
Hanky with a bobble there off at turn number 2. That's going to end his run.
Top 3 Edwards, Talmadge, and Swiss.
A good run so far right here for DG. No Cliff Mullins tonight. The man said, screw it, I'm going to Ace Speedway to watch the Cars Tour. So it's unfortunate he's going to lose a big jump in points right here. Why's your dad not qualifying? We need the man, the myth, the legend. Daddy Dave Hoytsman.
Well, I'm sure he knows, along with a few other drivers, that this is Chicagoland and an IndyCar, and that's going to be a lot of pack racing. So it don't really matter where you start. Probably going to want to stay out of trouble on these first few laps, just like Auto Club.
Open and praying for Dave. Did not have a great Auto Club. I did not. Actually, I did. I just watched your stream that you put up for me. Almost didn't help broadcast with Long Beach just because I don't have the track, and I don't believe he showed up for that. I believe he was out hunting.
That is correct.
Got him a holler. And apparently your mom was petting a duck, and now I'm jealous of your mom. I want to pet a duck.
Me too. Ducks are cool.
Ducks are cool. So, Dave, if you're listening, set that up for me. Thank you, love you. I continue my night of drinking. This can only go wrong. Hopefully I'm not breaking up too bad. I know I've been having a lot of issues with that here recently. Thinking about getting a new snowball because I've had this one for 5 years now.
As a fellow snowball user, I would look into something else. All right, qualifying complete. Michael Edwards on the pole for tonight's event at Chicagoland.
Only reason I'm looking at getting a snowball is I just bought a mic boom not too long ago, and it's only for snowballs. I don't feel like wasting that $25 that I spent on this boom armor.
$25, that's like the total of a snowball.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Time to do our grid for tonight. Oh. Oopsie daisies. Okay. Up on your screen, grid for tonight. Michael Edwards is going to start on the pole. On his outside, Jarrett Tallmadge jumped up to second in the late stages of qualifying. So he'll start on Michael Edwards outside in second. DG Swiss going to start third tonight, alongside Hayden Lowell in fourth. Garrett Boyd going to start in fifth in the 38. Sixth place is going to be the 3 car of Thomas Green. Ian Montrose is going to start in seventh tonight. Matt Benke in eighth. Row number 5, Daniel Llewellyn in the 23 and 9th. Dave Hoytsma in the 79 and 10th. 11th is going to be Zach McBride in the 88 car. Jeremy Shearer going to start in 12th, and running out our 13 car field, William Asherbranner in the 60. I'm not really sure what to expect on this start. These guys could go single file, take it easy, or we could see a bunch of wrecks like we did at the start of the California race.
You know, I'm going to put my money on a bunch of wrecks, because this going single file requires drivers to think with their head and not their head.
We saw some thinking tonight in the 87s in the Super Speedway Series just before this, if anybody saw that. And well, that
hell froze over one. The chances of it happening twice? Fair enough. There's a chance, I guess.
All right.
The pace car is off. Green flag. Green flag is in the air to start tonight. 80 laps here to Chicagoland are underway. Good run down into turn number 1, still side by side with Tallmadge on his outside. Can get clear. DG gets a good run to follow behind Mike. Because I'm going to have to turn this down. That's wild. Mike Edwards gets out to a lead. DG Swiss right behind him. Hayden Lowell coming up underneath Tallmadge in third. Looks like this inside lane's the place to be, as Hayden says, I'm going to prove him wrong as soon as he opens his mouth. Goes to the outside to try and take over second place. DG's going to try and come up and use the side draft to kind of slow Hayden down. Hayden's going to get up side by side with this 14 machine as they head down into turn number 3.
Hey, Andrew, I don't think they're taking it easy.
No, they're not. They're absolutely not. But they made it 2 laps, so that's better than last time.
Yeah.
Didn't have to improve
Oh, whoa, okay.
DG got tight right there, slid up, almost made contact with Hayden. Hayden's going to... Never mind. Once again, I'm going to shut that man up the second he opens his mouth. So what's going through his head tonight? DG's getting tight still, almost making contact. Side by side's not what you want to be doing here. These guys trying to get sorted out how they want to be.
Had some problems right there. He gets it wrangled down, and man, we are racing tight up here up front.
Not really ready to give it up. Tallmadge riding around in fourth, probably seeing what's up in front of him.
I just saw a piece of the car flying through turn 4. I'm just going to ignore that.
They're trying to go 3 wide up here for the lead. Back to 2 wide for second place. DG Swiss and Hayden Lowell here fighting side by side. Hayden's not going to get a good run off the corner. Might fall in line here. That looks like Garrett Boyd coming up behind him. Garrett Boyd in that purple machine. Gonna lose his spot here to Tallmadge as Tallmadge runs the bottom. This outside lane looks like it's strong, but just not strong enough to take this lead from Michael Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards is holding that bottom just like he did at California. He's doing that well. It's going to be tough for him to generate around the outside. It's the longer way around the racetrack. Can't really do any bump drafting. And, well, you can't do any bump drafting. It's an IndyCar. You're basically pushing on an LED light with a tiny piece of nose.
Well, I'm sure there are some people in Trenton Sneed that would try it.
I'm sure he'd do it well, too.
We'd find a way to make it work. That's what Trenton Sneed does, but they're still side by side. You'd think maybe Hayden might want to try and get in line here and cool his tires, but every run he gets, he's taking it. Oh my, don't speak now, but I'm going to ruin the night for him. Dave Hoitzma coming up here to battle for a top 5. Using the outside to try and get around Talmadge, using the draft off of Garrett Boyd.
And he's
not
running
able
outside
to
of
clear
those 4 in front of him, and I think that's the play. You want to get out of that dirty air, and that's going to save your tire. You may be running higher up the racetrack, but if you're having more downforce, you're not using the tire as much, that's going to benefit you more than riding behind these guys.
Dave has the spot in 5th for now. As Hayden Lowell goes up the track. Was there contact?
Little bit.
Drivers are putting it on edge. We have made it 10 laps. Go ahead, Lucas. I'm sorry.
Rubbed some fenders that weren't there on that one.
They're just taking the lettering off of the tire.
Yeah, another no Brandon tires. Firestone who?
As Dave Hoitzma makes contact with Garrett Boyd.
Ooh, 3 wide.
He goes to the outside.
Oh, man. These guys are getting crazy.
Dave's going to get the position here. Garrett Boyd might not like that. And Dave, but hopefully Garrett doesn't come back up to repay that favor. Looks like 88. We'll see who that is.
Right.
Is that everybody? Oh, I was going to say, is that Quinn Newton?
Quinn unable to make it tonight. He's driving these strangers around.
Okay, all right.
I'm not going to be any more descriptive than that. That's as much as you get.
That's a way to describe that service. So they are back to side by side for 2nd and 4th. Garrett Boyd back to the inside, not able to get a good run off the corner. Dave's going to hold on to 4th place for the moment. Hayden Lowell got in line for just a split second.
That's Banky.
Hopefully he's able to hang on to it. As Hayden Lowell has taken 2nd place over, trying to fight to the outside for the lead here against Michael Edwards. Not going to make it happen so far. It's almost contact made between him and DG Swiss.
Swiss goes down on that apron. And it gave him some time right there, but you got to wonder what that does to the front tires. These guys can make about 30 laps on a tank of fuel. I saw them doing in practice. So they're only about halfway through this run if they go green the whole way.
They went a lot further than I thought they would, I'll be honest.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the somewhat lower car count has something to do with that. I mean, it's not, you know, we're not sitting here with 8 cars or something. 13's still going to be crazy racing, but it's definitely less than I think the 20 we had at California 2 weeks ago.
And I think California might have, you know, not to talk bad on it, it might have scared a few people away. They're like, I don't really want to run this oval racing. It's not as easy as a road course is, where everybody can kind of get spread out, and you just have your drivers that are fast, and you've got the drivers that are working on their roads.
It was hard to drive, and they just didn't like it hard to drive.
You know what? I didn't think we were going to make that joke here, but since we are, it's hard to drive. I don't like hard to drive. So I'm going to finish up the last of this case of Smirnoff and getting us in trouble.
Oh, no. Castellanos. Deep hit to left field.
What?
What? Anyway.
What?
Swiss and Hayes side by side for second.
What? Dave Hoitzma battling with Garrett Boyd. Did I cut you off again? I'm sorry.
No, I'm doing some thinking.
Dave Hoitzma's getting a good run right here, right up on the bumper of Hayden Lowell. He might want to go to the bottom with Hayden fighting on this outside lane. He might be able to complete the pass. Because they're still side by side. He's still clear of Garrett Boyd right here into the 4th position. Garrett Boyd now has a battle coming from Zach McBride in the 88 machine. Zach was peeking to the outside of Dave, trying to see if he could get some clean air to push him up there. As they're 2 wide throughout the whole pack behind Mike Edwards. Jeremy
Wide.
Shears coming up on the outside.
Zach McBride to the outside, making it 3. Back to 2, but not exactly straight.
Dave is going to the inside. He's going to be side by side with Hayden down into turn number 1 here. It's pushing up.
Hayden gets
net
turned.
code.
He saved it.
That was net code by a mile. If you want to take a replay look at that, well, I'll compensate the rest, man. That was net code and a half.
I can't believe he saved that car.
I can't either. That was a beautiful save by him. Dave hit the apron trying to avoid DG Swiss off of turn number 4 here. So they're bottlenecked up. This is allowing Mike Edwards to drive away. So I'll let you talk about that replay.
Oh, man, that's some net code. It knocked his front end off when he got supposedly hit in the left rear. I mean, it's just all sorts of screwed up. Wow. All right. Back to live racing. Some of the worst net code we've ever seen on this service.
Yeah, side by side for second place now. Dave Holtzman and DG Swiss. Dave hit the apron there coming off of turn number 2. It's going to allow DG to clear him. Zach McBride's getting a good run as well. Got the 3 of Thomas Green trying to mount a run on the outside along with Zach McBride as Dave is trying to hang on to that 3rd place right here. Gets onto the apron. That's going to be a faster pair for Hayden once he gets back down to the pits. As Dave is settled back into 4th place right here at the moment. Zach McBride's going to the outside of DG Swiss. I learned last week at Auto Club that these guys don't have push to passes here.
No push to passes on ovals, 1 compound of tires.
I almost said that at the start of the race. I wonder if they're going to use it. And then I was like, oh, wait, they don't have me.
They're starting to string out here. I think the tires are starting to wear out on these cars. These cars. I put cars and guys together, and that's what you get. Guys.
And I'm not going to make fun of you tonight. Because I'm probably about to. I'm surprised I'm able to talk and function citizens. Garrett Boyd jumps to the outside of Dave Hoytsma. Garrett's going to clear, and Thomas Green got around him on the outside. Dave's making a strong run back to the inside. So they're 2 wide, for the first 3 rows. That's going to happen more tonight the more I drink. Jeremy Shears trying to make a good run behind Garrett Boyd. Garrett Tallman's running behind Dave Hoytsma. Ian Montrose is running behind all of this, just kind of biding his time and hoping he can make something happen later in this race here. So it looks like Dave had a little bit of a wiggle off of turn 4 right there. His tires might be starting to wear out from him running that outside. Might have worn him out just a little bit too much. Aiden Lowell has fallen all the way back to 13th after that horrible net code there. They have stretched out that gap there, 1st and 2nd, just a little bit over Zach McBride. As they're getting down into 222 miles an hour is what I saw getting down into the corner on Zach McBride's machine.
Yeah, they may be wearing out those tires, but they're still moving. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Unlike the 87s, these things are not only fast, but they have grip.
Looking at the leaders' lap times, they're only about a 10th or 2 off of their fastest times. So, tire degradation, not a thing right now. And they're going to be pitting soon. Not a caution yet.
That bad.
That means about maximum of 3 or 4 laps, I would say, until they have to come down pit road.
So he's going to be mad, but let's do it again. Hey, Hayden.
How bad is it?
So you've lost your left front wing. It was 1.5 feet of net code. He was a half lane off of you. But how much more fuel do you have?
Well, let's put it this way. Mikey's going to be pitting in about a lap. This is absolutely terrifying.
It's going to be interesting. Good luck, everybody.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. those are the whimpers of a man whose soul has been broken by netcode. But they fixed that. Just ask him.
Edwards going to be coming up pit road right here, I have to assume. No, one more. That's about all I think he can do.
He just said that he doesn't have an idea what the fluff he's doing, as he's going to be coming to pit road, so don't kill him.
Your mom's a hoe.
He said, if you kill me, your mom's...
I'm coming up now.
Yeah, I turned the radio on, and that's the first message that comes through the broadcast, so...
I was going to clean it up.
Okay. And...
Here, Boyd almost makes contact.
Yeah, Edwards going to have to pit by himself as he's been leading the whole time. I'm assuming everybody else probably got 1 or 2 more laps, and that's about it.
I think about the best thing that could work out for Hayden is if he's in that fuel map, he's able to save fuel. He won't move fast, but if he can stretch it out, he might be able to make it on 1 less stop and not have to 2-stop it. Or not have to 3-stop it, sorry.
Oh, you're right, 2-stop.
Because if he's got... Mike's not going to be able to make it to the end of the race here. He had to make it to lap 40 to be able to make it in just 1 more stop. So, without a caution, of course. As Zach McBride's on his way in. Zach McBride gets down to pace
Boyd
speed.
as well.
Hayden Lowell came down pit road as well, so...
Looks like he came down the same lap as Michael Edwards and fixed his wing without using the fast repair, which is what I would assume he would have done. Here comes DG Swiss. Looks like a lot of other drivers still stay out. I can't believe they saved that much fuel.
Daniel Llewellyn's coming in. Matt Banky's trying to get onto pit road. Almost made contact with DG right there. That might be an unsafe entrance right there for Matt Banky. He did hit that cone with the right front tire.
Gonna see the rest of the field most likely come down right here. Shearer comes down.
Shearer's on his way in. Dave Hoytsman's still out there.
Yeah, they're making it. I mean, they got 3 more laps and they're going to be able to do this.
Garrett Talmadge said he's pitting this time.
Getting this time.
And they're all coming this time.
I'm
Yep.
gonna be bidding behind
But
Garrett.
this
I'm
still,
bidding
this
behind
is
Garrett.
going to put you in the window to save on this second run, I think.
Yeah, they're going to have to put it in that fuel save mode from the start, though. So
Yeah.
it just depends on how much time it costs them.
Oh, man, they're getting in there crazy.
All 3 of them made it in, though. Great job by those drivers.
Montrose stayed out another lap. Looks like he's going to make it the farthest. Looks like Asherbrenner also stayed out. No, he's going to come this time. So, yeah, Montrose able to make it 1 more than the rest of the field.
It's coming in this time onto the brakes hard.
That means he's going to have to go 42 laps on the second run if he wants to make this work without the help of draft, most likely. So, I don't know. We'll
So
see.
the
This is
biggest
gonna be
question that I
interesting.
have for you, would you pit here in about 15 laps, or would you run it dry and then pit?
Oh, man, that's tough because,
You pit 15 laps from now, there's going to be a caution.
yeah,
Because
I
that's
think with
just the way
lack
that the
of tire
iRacing
fall
gods
off-
work.
The lack of tire fall off, there's really no point in short pitting right here. And splitting it in half because you're not going to gain that much time in the rest of the cars. And then that added factor of a caution coming out, I don't think it's going to be worth it.
So right now we have 3 drivers. Ooh, looks like Dave's having to come back down pit road.
McBride's up in the air! Holy crap! He almost flew over the catch fence. No caution.
Looks like Ian Montrose ripped it up onto the track.
There's the caution. Yeah, Montrose. He's got
I'm not going to have a
destroyed
good
your
opinion
ends.
on this, so I'm going to let you take this one.
I'm sure I'll have an opinion on this.
Right, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm gonna have an opinion on this wreck because that was the most spectacular thing I've seen in a minute.
That was the craziest thing I've ever.
All right, we're gonna go on board
Green flag
with McBride.
on an oval in IndyCar.
Damn you
Speed
guys.
up a little bit right here. He's gonna come off of turn 2. You can see Ian Montrose on the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Montrose, gets loose. McBride tries to avoid him, and takes flight straight into the catch fence.
So currently we have two drivers trapped a lap down. Ian Montrose and William Ashburner are trapped a lap down. Your last driver on the lead lap is the 79 of Dave Hoytsma.
Oh my goodness.
Talmadge, I believe, is going to go a lap down. I'm not sure if he had to, or not Talmadge, sorry, McBride, I believe, is going to go a lap down.
Talmadge. On board with Jarrett Talmadge right here. The car goes over him. Amazing.
Garrett Talmadge is currently 2 laps, or Zach McBride, goodness gracious, I don't know why I'm messing that up. Zach McBride's currently 2 laps down on pit road as he did have to tow. Both of his front wheels were broken.
Weak.
Alright, now that I'm done geeking over that wreck.
I don't know if any of you have ever gone.
Everybody comes down pit road for fuel.
That's pretty much what that felt like.
He might have gotten a speeding penalty, not entirely sure. Talmadge gets out of pit road first at the moment. Looked like DG had to let Talmadge by, so I'm not entirely sure. We'll see once they get back onto the backstretch if DG has to let other guys by. Hopefully not. He's keeping pace, so I guess he did not. Talmadge must have just beat him off the line. We're going to talk about a race saver right here. These drivers can make it to the end now. Everybody that went 38 laps on that first run can make it.
Yeah, which means whoever's leading this run will not make it. So we're going to see a battle similar to the NASCAR Cup Series at Talladega a couple weeks ago, where nobody's going to want to lead and everybody's going to be fuel saving for the rest of this race unless we get another caution.
You know, kind of similar to the late model stock cars, the Cars Tour. It's all about setting the fastest pace that you can safely run. So you're not going to see anybody going out there and trying to absolutely, you know, set world records for lap times. It's going to be about saving fuel and trying to use the draft. You see it all the time in local short track racing. You don't want to burn your tires up, but unlike those guys, these guys have fresh tires sitting in the pits. So, you know, I don't know if this is even going to matter, because now that we've got them all bunched back together, they're probably going to start wrecking a bunch. I mean, it's just the way that it goes here on oval tracks.
It's going to go two ways right here. They're going to wreck it up, or they're going to all be on the same page with the fuel saving, and nobody's going to wreck because they're going to be so slow compared to the normal pace.
Saying wreck it up right there made me think of Daniel Wallen. Smoke it up! Smoke it up!
Wreck it up! Wreck it up!
Wreck it up!
Speaking of Daniel, let's have a chat with him. Hey Daniel, it's Lucas and Andrew.
Yes.
You got us?
Yes, I'm gonna wreck it up.
There you go, wreck it up.
Get up!
Alright, man. Back there in 10th right now. Close on fuel. Looks like you're going to top off again. What's the situation?
I don't know, I'm trash. Fucking trash.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't
Alright,
think
well,
I'm gonna
one
do
word to
anything.
describe the race so far. Give it to us. Oh. Okay, that was the one word, was nothing. Okay.
Okay. One word, describe your night, go. That was it. That was the one word. It was up.
I mean, that's
Dave.
a
I
pretty
didn't
good
want to do
description.
that to Dave. I want you to know how much it hurt me to do that to Dave. But I have standards.
Oh, man.
DG, one word to describe your night so far.
Fantastic.
Love that.
He's having a good night.
Nice turnaround for him. I've been having too many great nights here recently, so it's good to see him turn this around here in Chicagoland. I believe he is currently running in the 5th position, currently behind Garrett Boyd. Garrett Boyd stayed out.
I'm not able to get a word with McBride. He is currently being shipped off to Loyola Hospital after that crash. Anyway, green flag back in the air. That was just a joke, by the way. Get it,
Brother,
'cause he had a
I
bad
was
wreck?
waiting for them to double file up, and I was just zoned out. Not gonna lie.
I
About
also
told you
was
that I
not
was
ready
gonna
for
go
them
to the
green.
bathroom. As they're too wide back for fifth place, Jeremy Shear gets to the outside of Jeremy.
You see what I'm seeing right here? These guys are saving hard. Off the back bumper of Talmadge, your leader. Look at how spread out they are. Bunch of fuel-saving idiots. Thomas Green takes the lead. Not sure how much he'd want that. And when does
tell you
somebody
what I'd be
decide to just
doing.
put their foot down and pit?
You know, that was what I was asking, and I think you hit the nail on the head. There's not really a reason to. I mean, these guys went green on lap 46, so they can go about 38 laps is what we saw at the end of that first run right there. So they know if they save here for about till that lap 55, maybe 60, they can push it from there going forward, and
All right.
it's not going to matter.
I'm seeing the answer up front right now. You see what these two teammates are doing. Talmadge and Green, they go ways back. I know they're teammates. They're working together right now. They're switching positions every lap. One gets a run. The other one lifts. The one in front lifts early into the corner, lets the other one by, and then he gets the draft the next straightaway, and they're just going to keep flip-flopping the rest of the race. I like that. It's pretty smart.
Smart move. You have Banky coming up behind them here. They've got to hope that they don't lose enough time here and are not able to get back down in line and continue doing this.
They're too wide through the rest of the field now. They stopped saving. I don't know why they just stopped saving all of a sudden.
We are coming back to 31 laps to go right here. Looks like Dave Boydsman's coming on the outside in a hurry. Way up to 6th place right now.
One of the best IndyCar races we've seen all season. Fuel strategy, good racing, and
a spectacular
25
Dan
years.
Weldon style crash.
That is a shame. Yeah, yeah.
Good lord. Good lord. Wow.
Took you a minute to catch on to that one.
McBride back out on track. What a legend.
Now go around me. Go inside. I don't
I
want
think he lost an arm in that one, but he's out there again. He's driving with one hand.
Dan Weldon be damned. He showed you how to really be a man. Rub some dirt on it and take it.
I was happy
You
for
can't say that when this is a sister track of Vegas.
It didn't feel like it.
I'm a horrible person. Dave Hoisman to the outside of the 14 machine,
You're a
trying to
boy.
make a run.
On the bottom.
He's a part of C2X. I got to cheer for him as well. As Lucas is the unbiased person here, I don't give a damn. I have all the bias in the world.
Well, no, I'm hoping
My
that
teammate
79
goes
just
out
wrecks
to
everybody
lead.
and goes to the front.
I hope he doesn't wreck everybody because I feel like if he makes contact with anybody, he'll get involved in it.
Oh, there's ways to do it. Don't worry.
I don't know how to do it, so you know what? You're right. I hope he gets it done.
You get right up under that LED light, turn left, they're gone.
Like Sochman just explained to everybody how to wreck intentionally.
In the world of IndyCar racing. learn how to
Wonder
race without
how
wrecking
many of
yourself.
those 145 wins have been from intentional wrecks.
You'll never know.
As Dave Hoytsman is into second right here, running behind Matt Banky. Dave Hoytsman's got a good car tonight, and he's showing it. Garrett Boyd back to third. Michael Edwards running in fourth. DG Swiss in fifth. Jeremy Shears in sixth. Then seventh is Jared Talmadge. Thomas Green, Hayden Lowell in ninth. Daniel Wallen up to 10th, and William Ashton-Brander is in 11th. I believe that is the last driver on the lead lap. Ian Montrose in 12th, 1 lap down, and Zach McBride in 13th, 2 laps down after coming back out on track after his spectacular wreck.
Now, I don't know the situation. I don't know what these drivers are doing. I don't have data on this. But from the lap times themselves, I want to say about half the field is racing each other in fuel map 5 right now. I think we're watching an IndyCar play race, is basically what I'm saying.
Boytsman is going to fall back in line in third here. He's going to get a good run on Garrett. Going to go to the outside. Going to be side by side down into turn number 1. Not quite clear of Garrett. Going to see if Matt Banky might drift up a little bit and give him a draft to clear him. I think there's going to be enough time there for him to clear him. Jeremy Shear on the outside trying to make a run up there. He's on the outside of the 14 machine. Boytsman lost a little bit of time there on that front stretch there. But gets a good drive into the corner as Garrett Boyd kind of bobbles around on the inside there. Jeremy Shears peeking to the outside, thinking about maybe taking it 3 wide for second place. He's going to fall back in line and think better of it for the moment. Look back from Matt Banky. Hanging out. They're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm interested in what these guys are doing, what their thought process is, who is going to try to split it in half or take a splash at the end of the run, and who's trying to make it there without pitting. I want to say at this point, Banky
looks like he got super tight. He got super tight. Not sure what happened here. He's going to fall from third all the way back to 7th place at the moment. I'll lose 7th as well. Could be finally jumping into that fuel save.
Yeah,
Not
got
sure
back
if
in
he
line
started
immediately.
it.
I think that's what we're seeing. The whole field
Sure
went from double file to single file in a matter of 3 laps.
Really interesting to see, but I think Dave might have started just a little bit too late. I believe he might have to come back down for a splash, but I'd like to be wrong. I really would. Matt Banky leads the way. Garrett Boyd in second. Rounding out your top 3s, Mike Edwards back up front here after his pit stop. See if he's saved enough fuel. We do have 13 laps to go. Not that, nope, my math is way wrong. We can tell I'm doing good on the counting. 18 laps to go. God bless. I'm surprised I haven't dropped more F-bombs than... Oh! Matt Banky up into the wall on the front stretch. Not sure what that's about.
I think he's trying to go to the back. I think he took a look at his fuel situation as well.
Is in that team chat. Oh no, he's not. Matt Banky is all alone in Blockbuster tonight. So Garrett Boyd will assume the lead for the moment. Mike Edwards in second. DG Swiss in third. Matt Banky's falling back to 4th for the moment. Jeremy Shear running in 5th. 6th is Talmadge. 7th is Hoytsma. 8th is Hayden Wool. 9th is Thomas Green. 10th is Daniel Llewellyn. 11th is William Masterbrandon. Again, Ian Montrose and Zach McBride are 2 cars 1 lap down, running, or 2 cars laps down in 12th and 13th. Ian 1 lap down and Zach McBride 2. So we've not had a caution to get either one of those guys a lap back. Single file except for Dave Hoytsma and Ian Montrose. Ian Montrose, like I said, is 1 lap down. He's running on the outside of Dave Hoytsma. He's going to lose a spot, so I believe that's Thomas Green as he goes down to the inside. It's going to clear him. Ian Montrose is thinking about sliding into the hole, but here comes Zach McBride.
Hey, yo.
I'm not thinking nasty. You got to stop that.
All right, last laps on the board, on the tower right there. 26-second lap times. Now you look at that, you're like, man, they're ripping around here. These Indy cars, they're pretty fast. All right, now up on the board, best lap times of the race for these guys. They're over a second off of their fastest pace of the night. So big fuel saving going on right now. The whole field trying to make it to the end.
They are coming back to 15 laps to go right here. I'm going to go grab another drink because I'm going to need it.
Boyd leading the field up front right now. There's not too much going on. 24 laps into this run. And they show no signs of stopping this fuel saving. Except in the back, you got Thomas Green and Montrose to the outside. Only 2 cars running the middle lane right now. See what they're trying to do. I don't know if they think they can make it on fuel yet or what, but they look like they're trying to get to the front.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Looks like Jeremy Scherer blinks out for a moment, split the field up. But it looks like he has come back. Looking for Jeremy there. But that's going to spread the whole field out. They're 3 wide for a moment. Looks like Ashebrainer going a lap down, splitting the field up. 3 wide again. Not sure what's going on with the 60 car. But he's going to go to 1 lap down. Montrose still in that lucky dog position. Llewellyn tries to get around him. Well, the last lead lap car to get around the 60. I saw the 14's front wing. Oh no! Matt Benke slides down to the bottom of the racetrack and the caution's out.
That damn apron, I tell you. Gets you every time.
And he just looks like a self-spin. So there goes the fuel strategy out the window and flying away in a tornado. And we're going to be...
That's a bad take right there after everything that's happened in the Midwest this week. That's a bad take, brother. That's a take I'd have. I mean, damn.
Hey, you know what? That's a good analogy. All right.
Was a good analogy. Does not mean it was not a me take, and I'm shocked he said it.
Hearts go out to any of those involved in tornadoes this week.
Actually, not what he said in Discord.
Brother! Alright, here we go. Swiss, I'm assuming, going to come down pit road right here for fuel and
I think
tires.
everybody's coming back down.
Yeah, I think he'll lead everybody down. Okay. So split decision.
Thomas Green, Jared Tallman, Jeremy Scheer, Dave Hoytsma are going to win this race.
Did not think it was going to be that split.
I'm right there with you. But I mean, we did go 6 laps deeper into the run, so that puts it at 31 laps. Most drivers were able to make it roughly 32 laps, and with this caution, they're able to put it in a max fuel save and just coast. It's ticking laps off. I think everybody that hit pit road right here is banking on green, white checkers, and everybody that stayed out is banking on it going to the finish. To 80 laps, and that's it.
I'm not gonna, they're the drivers, they're in the seat, they know how much fuel they got left, but I mean, they're approaching, these leaders are all on 29 laps on their fuel. And we said at the start of the race, a full green flag run, hard racing, you're gonna be able to do about 32. And with...
Let's get a chat from our leader. DG, it's us up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hi, I'm about to die.
Well, listen, that's what we are actually calling to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to talk about your car's extended warranty and how much gas is in it?
Well, there's enough gas in it to get to the scheduled end of this race. There's no green-white checkers. However, I am going to get driven right through, and it's going to be spectacular.
I'm scared for
Best
you.
of luck to you.
I'm scared for me, too.
Hopefully you have nationwide or good insurance, because you're going to need it.
Well, hopefully they just put me on my misery, and then I don't have to worry about it.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Okay, bye.
You're here first.
There's about to be a spear going through the back of the 26, 14, 38, and 56, and you know who I think it's going to be?
Who?
This one right here. That one's going to the front at the checkered flag. At 23. And I know he's 1 lap down. fully aware. But he's going to get the lucky dog after this massive wreck on the restart.
Daniel, would you like to hear what your friend just said about you?
Yeah, what's new?
He said you're going to the front.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So you got to get this lap back, and then you got to go win it.
I know. But I'm probably going to shit the bed.
Yeah, Lucas said you're kicked out of low drag if it doesn't happen.
Oh, well. They'll
It's
take
a good
me back.
run, right?
I'll only be gone for a short time.
Yeah, everybody comes back. Almost served the cycle.
Just occurred to me I never replayed the wreck. So here's the wreck. Cause of the caution on screen. There's that 14's front wing I saw go flying for a moment, and 35 just de-wedges.
Looks like he was, straddling that white line there. Not really sure where Mike Edwards would have been, and just looped it.
See right here, he just straddles the white line. That's the opposite of what you want to do.
You never want to straddle. You just want to jump on it and ride.
That's right. That's right. In the context of car racing, that is correct.
If you get to make the comment when I wasn't eating anything appropriate, I get to make it.
All right, 10 cars going to be racing for this win at the moment.
Lights are out on the pace car, so they will be going green this time around. Real quick, DG Swiss, Michael Edwards, Garrett Boyd, Hayden Lowell, Jarrett Talmadge, Thomas Green, Jeremy Shear, Dave Weitzman, Matt Banky, and Daniel Llewellyn are your current top 10 drivers right here.
Matros in 10th.
Oh, well, you know, what do I know, right?
What do you know? Here we go. Green flag back in
Not
the
a
air. These
damn
guys
thing.
get in the wall. Lowell to the inside of Boyd before they hit the line. And he's going to get that third spot. Now to Jarrett Talmadge, first car on tires, and he is dicing his way through the field. Look at that.
Almost made contact with Garrett Boyd right there.
But he's got Boyd on his outside. He's going to be locked right in here. And they're 3 wide, 2 rows deep. Talmadge to the outside. They're 4 wide. Down the front
He's rolled
stretch.
to the inside. He's going to clear DG.
Oh, Green doesn't have
Thomas
room.
Green. Great job by him getting back up onto the racing surface there.
Oh, Talmadge!
DG throws a block.
He's got no front wing and he doesn't know it. Here comes disaster. Yep. 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 Oh, man, they saved it. Oh, no, they didn't. Daniel gets spun on the front stretch. No caution as everybody drives by. There's the caution. That was unfortunate.
Daniel, do you have anything you'd like to say to the broadcaster's curse?
Yeah, the motherfuckers need to watch when they come down. Goddamn.
Hey, just get back in there. Ask him.
Fucking jump all the time.
All right. It's going to start all the way back here. Talmadge gets a run. Dives all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. 26 throws a bit of a block. The 9 loses his front
looking
wing.
at it, the 26 looks more like he was running his line that he had been running.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. It was either he just came down to get away from the 14 or it was a little bit of a block. But either way, the 9 runs into him. And then obviously him not knowing his front wing's gone, he slides up the racetrack. Things tight. Gets in the way of the 15 of Scherer. Scherer runs into the back of him, nowhere to go. Then while Scherer is spinning, the 23 and the 35 trying to get around him. Gonna go back to full speed here, and the 35 comes down in front of the 23 trying to get away from the 9. So it all just kind of started with the 9 losing his front wing. Nothing he can do about that. He doesn't know. No way to tell unless he's got a spotter. And with no green-white checkers, Hayden Lowell is going to come across the line under yellow this next time by and win the race.
top three tonight will be Garrett Boyd finishing in third, Michael Edwards in second, and Aiden Lowell will get the win tonight.
We're going to start with our interviews of the leader as soon as he crosses the line.
Hey,
What's up?
you squeaked that one out because people, are people.
People are indeed people. This is a very factual statement.
It is. Man, you lost that front wing early on. Talk us through your night as you drove back up front and came home with the win.
Yeah, I got set back early on, as kind of you pointed out to me. There was a bit of net code, so I was a little less frustrated after that because, obviously iRacing fixed the net code, so really can't be mad about that.
Absolutely. They fixed it. That was your fault.
I mean, so...
You shouldn't have been running right there.
You know what? I really shouldn't have been.
Should have been leading. What were you doing?
I wasn't leading. I was like third.
That's what I'm saying. You should have been leading and it wouldn't have happened. So, that's
okay,
on you.
I understand now. But just kind of sat back and bided some time. And then a couple laps ago decided to go for it, and then there was caution. And then we get the green, 5 to go. You got to go because if there's a caution, it ends it. I made that move on Swiss to the apron, made it stick, cleared him, came up, and then I guess Talmage or something threw the same move on Swiss and they wrecked. So caution came out and was in the lead where I wanted to be. And yeah, we 2 ovals in a row.
Well, you got any sponsored shout-outs on that machine?
Even though they're not on here, Napa Auto Parts, Arc Music, would like to thank C2X and Madigan Motorsports as always. Would like to thank you two up in the booth and CTC Racing Network for putting on the broadcast. I'd like to thank Swiss for putting on the IndyCar League and all the other admins and sponsors at Sidewinder Racing Leagues that put on our 9 leagues across 6 different days of the week.
Lucas, you got anything?
Stop winning, bitch.
You know what? I don't mathematically have the title locked up yet, so I'm going to go try to win Road America next week and just put it away.
Luke, it's $5 and I'll get into Road America and wreck him twice.
That's the deal.
Indy pays double points, so a nice points gap would be really, really useful.
Oh, okay. I'll wreck him then.
It would.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on the win here.
Thank you very much.
That was everybody's least favorite winner, Aiden Lowell. Bitch needs to stop winning, according to Lucas. We'll get second place in here real quick. Hey, Shrek, you got a copy?
Hi.
Hi. How are those prototypes coming?
Yeah. They're,
right.
one blew up.
What?
Yeah.
How do you blow up that product?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not sure I'm going to let you test that product at Charlotte now. But aside from that, second place, buddy. Talk us through your night.
We got a couple weeks. Yeah, second. Led the first most of that. And then screwed up on pit exit there under green. I kind of had to work my way back up. Then I had to save fuel. Go figure. Hayden gets yet another win on me. We were tied on wins in Sidewinder like last season. Now he's up by like 30.
I wish I had 30 wins, I think I have 6. So you're doing better than me.
Hey, I won the road course race earlier today. Kind of surprise. 2 poles in one day. So, yeah, I don't know. It's fun to race IndyCar. Sucks. I've been working Saturdays every weekend, so can't do it more. But sucks. Swiss got wrecked there. Didn't want to wreck him. Tried to race him for the win, and Hayden comes out of nowhere. But that was fun.
Yeah, 2 poles in one day is pretty impressive for one person. So, congrats to you on that.
You're gonna get a lot more than 2 whenever you get to Charlotte.
Yeah, you see, I made a comment about that earlier, saying that's my typical Saturday night, and see, I didn't even catch the joke when I said it. So, yeah, I'm a little tired. Screw you, Lucas, but that was a good. Yeah, no, that was fun. Shout out to Forrest Grimperding. And I don't know who else. Yeah, I don't know. That was fun. Yeah, I'm tired as shit.
All right, man. We'll let you get some sleep.
Yeah, y'all have a good night.
That was the second place finisher tonight. 14. Oh, Michael Edwards. And now we'll get my damn teammate up in here. Garrett freaking Boyd. How are you, buddy?
Pretty good after that. A lot better than I thought we was gonna do.
Well, you started 5th, brought it home 3rd. Talk us through your night.
I just tried to keep the nose clean all night long, and there towards the end, I had to start saving fuel. I think I was 2 laps short, and I was able to save it down to where I was two laps positive. So this track position was key all night long. It felt like, and I didn't want to lose any.
Probably pretty difficult to balance fuel saving and track position tonight, but you did what you needed to do and brought it home in 3rd place tonight. You got any sponsor shout outs? Anybody you want to shout out at home?
Gotta thank my girlfriend, you guys for putting this on, and then you guys for broadcasting it, and then old Clifford over at Spit and Venom Podcast.
Thank Clifford as he ditched you to go to Ace Speedway with his girlfriend?
You know, real life always trumps this shit.
At least tell him he can go fuck himself. Damn. This guy's a nice guy. That's the difference over in C2X. But man, congratulations on 3rd, and we'll talk to you later next week.
All right, thank you.
3rd place finisher tonight, 38 of Garrett Boyd. All right, and with that, that's going to do it. Lucas, you got anything?
That was probably one of the best races we've seen all season. I think it was sort of ruined by the the early finish. These guys couldn't make it under green to the checkered flag, but it was still awesome. It had everything that California couldn't do with the fuel strategy. These guys were still racing each other while saving fuel. I think that's the best you can get.
California sucks.
That you gonna talk about a dead man like that?
Listen, all I said was California sucks.
That's messed up, man. That track, one of the best of all time.
Auto Club is great. California sucks.
Now wait a minute. No way. All right. Well, this could go on forever. Thank you all for watching tonight. I'm Lucas.
Get out.
Joining me was Andrew Beach, and we'll see you next week for it's going to be a road course, Road America on May 10th. Nope. Yep. Yeah, May 10th. Yep, that's correct. And then the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Oval in 2 weeks for the championship race. Don't miss that. The nice, we're going to do that, and then we're going to do the Indy 500. It looks like the same weekend, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, we'll have practice right before.
Actually, that works out really good.
It does.
Make sure to keep the sandwiches away from Lucas.
Okay, you know what? What the heck, dude?
Everybody get out.
I wanted to let y'all know that we're having a demo derby right now, so you should come and get in on this.
Oh yeah, get in on that. DG Swiss on Twitch. Everybody get in there.
Hell yeah. Love you guys. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And goodbye, everybody in chat. Streams at it. Get out.